morning, everybody, and welcome to the vlog. I hope the start of your day is absolutely incredible. We have some eggs to cut here in a second, but I'm not going to lie to you. We're going to put this on hold for a second because I just got a shipment of snakes that I'm excited that we can go unbox. So what do you say we push our problems aside, go unbox these snakes, then we'll come back and cut this clutch. And you guys may understand that a lot of reptile people are quite obsessive. That there's no doubt that these things are amazing. I thought they might be in bags. I just saw them. I'm like, oh my God. I'll show you what I got in a second. But the fact is we're kind of obsessed. Remember, just a few days ago, Quinn, my new guy that takes care of the dungeon, came to me and said, hey, what do you think about getting some albino rainbow boas? And the next day I had some T-positive albino rainbow boas. Well, guess what? A couple days later, I got another shipment because I thought, well, if I'm going to get into them, let's get into them. You guys know that we have the leucistic rainbows. Now we have the T-negative rainbows. Well, guess what? Now we have T-positive albino rainbow boas, and these guys are so absolutely dope. Again, I haven't seen these guys in probably at least 10 years or something like that. They've got that kind of cool, like kind of purplish pattern to them. Absolutely incredible. And you gotta remember, the T-negative means they're lacking all of the melanin, right? So all the black pigment is gone. But the T-positive means that there is a protein called tyrosine that is in the melanin that causes that purple look, and that's what these guys are. So these are the T-positive. So they are albinos, they are lacking melanin, but they have the tyrosine, that protein still in them, causing that kind of little bit of a brown look, purplish look, stuff like that. Absolutely incredible. So I just figured, hey, let's go ahead and keep adding to the group and see what we can do with Colombian rainbow boas, because they are such cool animals. And it's kind of weird that I think that a lot of people don't seem to be working with the mutations of them. And I'm not 100% sure why that is. Well, now we have 3 different mutations of them. Obviously T-negative, T-positive, and the leucistics. And now we'll start looking for other stuff. Years and years ago, there were actually patternless ones too. So maybe I can try to find those again too. I don't know if anyone's working with it, or who knows, maybe axanthic or something else. But nevertheless, look at how gorgeous these T-positives are. Unbelievable. Super, super dope. And again, they're about the same size as the ones we got before, maybe even a little bit larger. And we ended up getting 2 pair of them. Actually, that was all that was available. So I got 2 pairs. So now I have a trio of the T-negative albinos. I have 2 pair of these, and then I have a whole bunch of the leucistic slash, hets and stuff like that. So absolutely, woo! Absolutely wonderful for sure. And again, Colombians and Brazilians are the 2 rainbow boas that are the most common. There's a whole bunch of other rainbow boas as well, but they're not nearly as common. The Colombians seem to be the easiest to work with when it comes to breeding, to be honest with you. I mean, typically they have anywhere from 10 to 25 babies. Really easy to breed, super good, super high energy animals. So that is awesome. So in a couple years ago, hopefully we'll have a handful of mutations of Colombian rainbow boas to offer you guys. So I thought it was interesting, and again, it kind of shows you the obsessive nature I have. A few days ago, I wasn't even thinking about rainbow boas. Now, a week later, and I have all kinds of different mutations, and I'll be on the prowl for some more because they are absolutely incredible, and I couldn't be more happy with these guys. These guys are prettier than I even remember them being. Let me know what you guys think down in the comments. You like the T-negatives better, the T-positive, leucistic? What do you think? Well, I'm just excited to be working with a bunch of really cool rainbow boas again. Quinn, guess what?
What did you get now?
What do you think?
I'm guessing more rainbow boas.
Right.
I was kind of excited to hear about this.
But these ones are a little different.
Whoa! Whoa, they are different. Yeah.
Yeah, these are the T-positives.
Yeah, you told me that they were going to be very different, and you were not kidding me.
They're cool, right?
Yeah, I absolutely love them. I'm so excited to start this project.
I know. Now we have, we'll keep going. With, I mean, if you guys know of any other rainbow boas I don't have, comment down below. Yeah. Because now I'm on a mission to get every type of rainbow boa I can possibly get. And another egg cutting for you guys. We have, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11 eggs in this clutch. And it looks like they've already started my work, which is pipping all over the place. You can see that little head sticking out right there. It's really absolutely cool. And the parents were. And the mama is this beautiful little pinstripe female right here. And she was bred to this really gorgeous banana fire spider. So let's go ahead and just jump in and cut some eggs. So it's pretty cool. Pinstripe to banana fire spider. Could have all kinds of combinations of fires and pins and stuff like that. And bananas, of course, course. Looks like we have a bunch of bananas just from the heads poking out. So let's go ahead and jump into egg number 1 and see if we can tell what's going on. And you know, the fire stuff is a little bit difficult when it comes to the banana. Until they hatch out, it's really hard to really see what's fire and what's not. But we can take a pretty good guess at it for sure. And right off the rip, we do have a banana. It could be a banana fire. That's all it can really be, because it's not a pinstripe, it's not a spider, it's not anything like that. So definitely just a banana. And again, you'll see we're producing a lot of banana stuff this year because bananas are so popular in the pet trade. And I've told you guys a million times, I'm not really breeding snakes for an investment quality. I'm breeding them for really cool pet snakes. So bananas, white snakes, albinos, pies, stuff like that. We want a lot of that stuff. So let's jump into egg number 2 and let's hope we continue to produce a lot of bananas. So far, so good. Looks like another banana. I can tell as soon as you cut that egg, you can see if there's any darkness or anything like that. And this is, ooh, that's really good. So this is a banana spinner, right? So this is a banana, it's a pinstripe, and it's a spider. Now the question is it a fire? If it's a fire, it's an all-gene animal. That would be the banana fire spinner, which would be absolutely dope. But so far, so good. We've got 2 bananas out of 2 eggs. Let's just keep cutting. And I can see this one's head's already poking out on the other side. So let's see, this is not a banana, and this is a pinstripe, but it looks like it might, it's hard to say if it's a fire pin or not. I'm not 100% sure. When this one crawls out, we'll have a better understanding. Like I said, a little bit hard with the fire stuff in the egg because it's an enhancing gene. Some stuff you can really see, some stuff not so much, but let's just keep going. We are on egg number 4, and this one's really pipped out, and I can see darkness in this egg, so I know it's not a banana. And this one is another pinstripe, but this one actually does look like a fire pinstripe. This one I would say is definitely a fire, and it's a pinstripe. Let's move on to egg number 5. And again, you can see these snakes did a really good job of cutting up these eggs with their egg tooth. And look at that little head popped out. Look how cute that is. And this is another, let's see, banana. This is definitely a banana fire pinstripe for sure. Not a spinner, so this is everything minus the spider gene. Pretty cool. So we're doing pretty good on this clutch. I can see the next egg sticking out right now is definitely a banana because its head's out of the egg, but I don't know if it's a fire banana or not. Let's go ahead and cut it, see what we got. Like I said, it's really light, so my inclination is that there's a good chance that this is a banana fire right here, but I'm just trying to be real gentle. Oh, and actually, weirdly enough, it's a pinstripe too. And this is definitely, you can see how light that is. This is definitely a banana fire pinstripe. So far, we've been doing really good on the banana odds and on kind of the cool combination odds too. We still have 5 eggs to go, so let's go. All right, and then we'll go for this one right here. See what we got. Another banana. Like I said, I love it. I mean, this is so cool. I mean, this is awesome. Looks like probably a fire banana too because it's a little bit faded, but it could just be a banana. We'll wait till it finds out. We'll find out. 4 more eggs. Here we go. What do we have? And another banana. Oh my gosh, we are crushing that. This looks like maybe a normal banana because it's a little bit darker, but we are crushing that. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 eggs so far have been banana. That's pretty darn awesome. We got 3 eggs to go. Let's see if our odds keep going well. And I hope I didn't jinx myself by saying that. Right off the rip, I know I don't have a banana here, but that's all right. It just looks like a pinstripe, maybe a fire pin because it's kind of reducing a pattern. I think it could be a fire pin. 2 eggs to go. And the last 2 eggs hadn't pipped, so these are going to be completely a surprise to us as we're cutting them here. This little baby's moving around like crazy, and ooh, it's a pretty one too. This is, wow, that's really pretty. This is actually 100% a banana fire pinstripe right here. That is really gorgeous. So we got a couple banana fire pins and a banana spinner, maybe fire. Last egg. I tell you what, cutting eggs is so much fun, guys. We have a lot more to go. I hope that you're enjoying it. And another banana. Are you kidding me? The odds were so good in this clutch. And again, it looks like a banana fire pinstripe. So we crushed it on that. So there it is, guys. I mean, that is awesome. A bunch of really cool bananas. Now, these guys will be hatched out in 2 or 3 days. Then they go through a shed cycle. It takes about 7 to 10 days, usually right thereafter. So we're looking at probably 3 to 4 weeks before you actually might see these guys on the website. But we have so many snakes that are going to be going up here soon because things are starting to eat and starting to look good. So keep an eye on bhbreptiles.com because trust me, there's going to be some bangers available this year.
This is one of our one of our tarantulas. I haven't actually given it a name yet, but it is a female Brazilian black tarantula, or Grammostola pulchra. One of my favorite things about this girl is like she's a lot more of a mover than the rose hair tarantulas is. Main reason why we actually don't bring her out and let a lot of people hold her during their weekends is because the possibility of her being dropped is so much more severe that it's basically just an animal that me and Brian will pull out only and just keep it at that for now. We're planning on retooling the arachnid wall, so it's actually going to be an arthropod wall. So we might actually do everything from maybe doing hermit crabs, some amblypygids or cave spiders, and maybe some whiptail vinegaroons, things like that. Doing just all sorts of different weird insects. See a little bit more than what everybody sees in all the other places. So I think having a little bit more creative twist to our wall is definitely a much needed thing. Tarantulas have always been my first love, but I am excited about this chapter because this is something that I've always wanted to do in my personal life, in my personal collection. We're going to be able to do it now, and we're gonna go get animals that just like. As a kid, I just begged my parents over like, Mom, oh dude, look at it, it's so cool. Oh, Mom, come on. And now we actually get to do it. It's pretty cool.
Guess what, guys? Our baby albino ball pythons that are het for clown actually hatched out. Look at how cute they are. Look at how small they are compared to the other animals. So again, this was an Enchi het albino bred to an albino clown ball python. So everything is het for clown ball python and het for albino. So we have a couple beautiful little Enchi ball pythons here. Again, our double het for albino clown, another one right here, and then we have this little guy over here is actually an Enchi albino that is het for clown, and this is also an Enchi albino that is het for clown, and then a little albino that is het for clown as well. So nevertheless, really cool, but how adorable are those little baby twin snakes? I mean, oh my God, they are incredible. This is such a dope clutch that just hatched out. This was actually a pastel crystal to a pastel crystal, and you can see these are just pastel crystals right here. All these ones right here are little pastel crystals, and there's a whole bunch of them actually. This would actually be a normal crystal. You can see the difference in the color, how it's just got a little bit more pattern to it, kind of a little bit more dark in pigment and stuff like that. That's cool. And then of course we have a couple super Mojaves, because the crystal is actually a Mojave and a special, so of course that's two Mojave genes together. So we have a couple of those right here, and then the really amazing animals as well as here are these guys right here. These are actually super special ball pythons. Absolutely incredible. Here's another one right here that's a super special, has all that beautiful orange in it. The thing that's neat, if you were to breed this super Mojave to this super special, every single snake out of it would be a crystal ball python, which is just absolutely cool. So this is just a cool clutch of snakes. There was a lot of babies in here and a lot of variety. Absolutely wonderful. I want to give you a quick update on Aries, just coming out of shed right now. He's got some stuck shed, which bums me out. I cannot wait till he gets in with Ivy, so he has all of that water so he can shed perfectly. So I'm going to get him in some soak here. We've got about a week left of quarantine before we actually can introduce Aries to Ivy's enclosure and just see what happens from there. But I wanted to give you an update. He's doing great. Obviously, just came out of shed. That didn't go so well. Again, once he gets that huge water basin, he's going to shed like a perfect animal, just like Ivy. So nevertheless, 1 week to go. It's going to be awesome. Definitely exciting and a little obsessive when it comes to my kind of just thoughts of reptiles. I always have to have everything, so I'm hoping I can even get some more rainbows. I'm not sure what else is out there, but I'm going to be doing it. I enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video, here's a playlist of me unboxing all kinds of stuff. You can just roll through that. Can you do me a favor? Also, right up here, subscribe to my podcast channel called Checking In every Wednesday. Fridays are Choices with Noah. The Friday one is definitely not kid friendly. Over here, you can subscribe to this vlog channel as well as turn your post notifications on. Remember, have a wonderful day. Be kind to someone, and I promise I'll see you tomorrow.